Before World War II, there really wasn't even a middle class. There was the haves and the have-nots. But because of GI bills and things, and people putting out, situations where people could work, now you have individuals in the middle class that aren't going to be able to support the future because that gap is becoming bigger with inflation. So we have to be very intentional about that. And they're showing that more and more, like society technically wasn't built for singles to live alone. Before World War II, there really wasn't even a middle class. There was the haves and the have-nots. But because of GI bills and things, and people putting out, situations where people could work, now you have individuals in the middle class that aren't going to be able to support the future because that gap is becoming bigger with inflation. So we have to be very intentional about that. When we talk about the cost, what comes to mind
when it comes to the cost of for children, or are you talking about for high schoolers?
Overall.
Overall, man, I had to write down a bunch of stuff. Starting from like when they in infancy, I think about diapers. Man, diapers are expensive. I remember one time I had to go to like a little baby shower and I got some diapers or whatever. I ain't realized how expensive diapers was. And to know that, the kid just gonna poop it and you gotta throw it away, man, that's like throwing money down the drain. Then we got the daycare. We already got said that. Then you got the hospital bill, right? When you had a kid, you got to pay a hospital bill. Or when they might hurt themselves and you got to take them to a doctor or something like that. You got to pay for that.
Bro, hold on, real quick. Before you keep going, I'm gonna show this video real quick. You know what I'm saying? Of the young bull here showing you what your finances do. Watch this.
So you're gonna just leave the tap on and ignore me?
Just running water. Just throwing the water down. Just,
hey,
I mean, and
water.
Hey, but you pay bills. It's a little bit different when you
but
when you talk to the money.
But yeah, like kids might need tutoring. They might need private tutoring. They might need school supplies. Maybe they gotta take trips or whatever, like a school field trip, and they need some money. Maybe they gotta go to a club, but they need to buy some stuff for a club. New clothes, new shoes, food. Right? I saw that you said earlier that they increase in food, right, as they get older because they're gonna eat more. Yeah. Maybe when they're a teenager, or 10 years old, whatever, you might get them a phone, right? So now they got a phone bill. They take up more electricity because they're using, the electricity to play games or watch TV in their room. When they get a little bit older, maybe you got to put them on your car. It's just so many things like that kids need. Your children are gonna need, and you got to pay for it. But I see Zora also put something in the chat. You can put that on the screen.
She said, if you're in a job that doesn't have parental leave or your work PT, that's missed work days where you aren't getting paid and the kid is still costing money each day. Yeah. And that's the thing is them being sick, you got to be home with them. So